Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane and welcome back to a brand new week. Absolutely. So the energy of the week is slow progress towards finding your calm seas and your childlike joy. This is basically what this is bringing in. It's like a feeling, okay? A way of being. And your cards for the week for you, Pisces, that came in at the beginning of the Celtic Cross was the Temperance card and the Eight of Swords. I feel that it's finding a balance or way out of blocks. How to balance these blocks, to understand them better, to understand what they mean, whatever's left there, right? Whatever you're like not moving forward in. It should be blatantly, I feel, apparent at this point what is holding you back. Like what is really slowing you down and holding you back. So let's pull some cards on this beautiful Pisces. Let's take a look. Now, I took a lot of tarot cards, I feel. Anyway, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, have 6 tarot decks. So usually it's oracle decks that are in bigger numbers or equal numbers. But I don't know, wasn't feeling it this week. I felt tarot decks. So that's what we're going with. This one is the Art Nouveau. You have the Queen of Swords. And a 6. Yeah, absolutely. You feel, doesn't matter. We'll put them both here. I feel that the Temperance and the 6 of Pentacles are that personal balance. It's that thing that you're trying to figure out. You're trying to figure out the personal give and take of this. You're trying to balance things out, like for yourself. She's not surprising me. She should be here with the Eight of Swords because I feel like she's trying to discern what this is, like what the problems are. Okay, she's a higher sword in that suit, so she is somebody who can discern that kind of information. Okay, she's got a lot of strength of character. She's very independent. She's very intelligent, and she's a clear communicator of what she wants, but she can be very critical of her own thoughts, and I think that's why that suit together, that sword suit together, that's what's going on, right? So you're trying to liberate yourself. I see that, okay? But you're still a little bit unsure. But you're looking up, not in the mirror at all the problems, but I think that she's helping you see and figure out what exactly is keeping this balance from, you know, I feel like it's a tweaking. I think it's a tweaking. The Knight of Pentacles is making me feel this week that it's the details. And they're telling me this, don't get caught in the details, too far into the details. Find the details enough to bring mastery, but don't get stuck in them. Okay? So we're going to leave that like that. So let's see what we can do here. Let's take the Cosmic Journey Oracle. A very cool deck, one of my favorite. You will only see the way by making the way. Very nice. I think that's a nod to him right here. Not getting stuck in the details, right? Because if you get stuck in the details, you'll never move forward. You'll never go forward. You're just going to get stuck. there. And sometimes I feel like this is saying, sometimes you won't see it. You'll have to move forward to see it. It's like you have to take the steps before you can see what's actually happened. You can't ponder about it. You have to do it. Okay? So 38 is 11, like that. 38, going down to 11 is perfect, right? There are no more well-marked trails to travel anymore. All institutions, organizations, and establishments are in a state of creative destruction. I love this. Poof. That's it. The safe route or the right way to build your life, your resume, your business is over and done. If you received this, it's time now for you to walk the pathless path, leading with love. Rejoice, leading with joy, right? What a time and space to be alive, taking part in nudging forward the next era of evolving human consciousness. You volunteered to be a torchbearer, leaving guideposts for others as you move ahead with joy and as your GPS. Joy as your GPS. Childlike joy. It's right here, okay? You can only see the way by making the way. The Cosmic Catalyst, they write, what did I volunteer for down here in service of evolving myself in the world? And the Cosmic Checkbox says, get lost on purpose. Turn off your phone and simply allow yourself to wander in a new area freely. Oh my. If you're people my age, you remember doing that every day of your life. We were part of a generation with no phones. Yeah, I like this. And it's got, both of these have the triangle in it. Even the Y here, doesn't matter, you see it here, the triangle, see that? Yeah, they do that a lot. If this is your first time here, you'll see they really put it, and look at that, 42 and 33. So are you getting it? It's 6 and 6. Yes. Your greatest work is your legendary legacy. In other words, writing your own book, and you're at the divine Y point. In other words, you've got to make choices of where you want to go. So it's really pushing you forward or going, like, don't stay stagnant, don't stay stuck, okay? Don't stay in the 8 of Swords going, I don't know what I want to do, I don't know where I want to go. It's time for you to decide. It's time for you to pick your rainbows, your road. And I don't know if it much matters, okay, which one you're going in, okay? You have your road to go. You have your place to be. Whether it's a cosmic or earthbound, you have your own path to follow. This, like I said, this deck is really, and it works very well. It's very connected, I find, to you know, that. So this is your sword of destiny. Your legendary legacy awaits. An action you take now may be felt for years to come. Your greatest work will stand against the endless tides of history, washing everything else away. Paradoxically, by trying to create a legacy might nullify the likelihood it'll happen. You must dare differently. Dare. D. Discover what you're uniquely designed for. A. Activate your unique genius by proclaiming your authentic power. R. Remember your true mission here and why you incarnated at this time. And E. Evolve your deepest dream into full service for the largest collective. Cosmic Catalyst, what's in my deepest dream for the largest collective? And the Cosmic Checkbox asks you, take an assessment that provides you with insight into another facet of your inborn genius and unique ability. Excellent. So let's look at 33. At each moment in time and space, there's a choice point. Right here. It's been called the divine why by some of the sages. You are now at such a point. Where will you go? Left or right? Each branch leads to new possibilities, and in turn, even more new possibilities. Sometimes it can feel overwhelming until you realize how to navigate with your heart. It's not just a why, but a why, right? What is your greatest why for where you are headed? Why do you truly want to evolve? Exploring your greatest impact and contribution. Your heart's your GPS here, navigating the journey. And the good news is, there's no wrong choice. You just keep getting rerouted and rerouted back again by your galactic guides, arriving at the same perfect destination in the stars. What choice point am I facing right now? What's my greatest why for navigating through it? In the cosmic checkbox, think of the 3 past decisions that weighed heavily on you and map out the timelines from then to now. How has the decision served you, helped you, and allowed you to evolve higher? There you go. So there's a lot. It's like time to do your legacy, time to pick, time to choose. The Queen of Swords will definitely help you. The King of Cups will definitely keep you calm through it. And this is authentically self, the give and take, the balance that you're feeling within yourself. Okay? The Knight of Pentacles saying, don't get stuck in the details. Sometimes you're going to have to forge the way. All right. My beautiful Pisces. Let's keep exploring this. This is feeling very Indiana Jones to me right now. You're in the plotting the way of your own life right at this moment, my beautiful ones. Make it special. Okay, and it doesn't have to be incredible. I was having meditative moments about my friend Catherine. Her special gift was to make you feel like you were, I don't know, the Indiana Jones of your own life. The explorer. She put awe in things that you didn't even find awe in. Okay? You're responsible for your own actions, the Judgment card. You're accountable for your choices and behaviors. This makes a lot of sense. So you want to choose to live life. You want to choose to move forward. You want to release what doesn't fit, and you want to review, change it, and then move forward. Do that transition. Take that rite of passage. Okay? You want to renew, awake, and then go forward. Yeah, it's the only way to create. You have the Empress card. This is the only way to create a life that you want, is by doing this. Okay? If you do nothing, you're not going to create anything. You're not going to move forward in anything. You're just going to stay stagnant. You're going to sit on that horse and do nothing. You don't want to do that. You want to move forward. You want to take that opportunity and make it into something. Develop it into something that's going to give back to you. That's how creativity works, right? And they're also telling me necessity is the, the facilitator to all inventions or something like that. Yeah, that's not the way it's said, but you understand. In other words, it's like when it's necessary, when you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, that's when you start creating things to get yourself out of it. That's how it becomes something. That's how things become from nothing to something, because there is a need for it. So if you're stuck right now, what do you need to create to get yourself out of it, right? You need to hold yourself accountable. You need to forge ahead. You need to make the path. And do it in joy, not in fear. That's for sure. Joy is definitely in here. Don't be trepidatious in the way that you do it. Okay? Do it in love. Do it in a different way. All right. So I'm going to take out my beautiful Christmas deck. We got to use this one. We got to use this one a lot before the end of the month because it's kind of a limited, right? I guess I could continue using it, but I'm so excited. In all the years I've been here, I've never had a Christmas deck. Because while they're very pretty, the Christmas decks, the images on them really don't, they're like, you know, pretty postcard images, but they don't have much to do with the meaning of tarot, and these do. So I was super excited. Okay, 1 and 2. Okay. Oh, what a beautiful Christmas tree. Look at that. All right. So you have the Knight of Candles, which of course is the Knight of Wands, and the Star. What I'm getting from here, and especially because they have like candles on a tree here, is that sometimes you need to overcome certain challenges to get to the goal. Okay, even if those are kind of scary, not advisable to ever put candles on a tree ever. It tends to, you know, get on fire and burn everything down. So you've got to be very careful. The funny part is that as scary as our High Priestess is for tomorrow, it's Mary Lwyd for the block, you see her right here under the tree, which is, I just noticed this. And that's very interesting. It's very interesting that I see her especially. You have Santa, but at the bottom, it's almost like saying your intuition and your ability to overcome challenges is what will ultimately get you to your star, your illumination, your renewal, okay? Because this Judgment card is also the card of renewal. Those words can be applied to both here, okay? To get to your boundlessness, which is the star, of course, at the end of the road, there's quite a few things that you must overcome. So you've got to tap into your intuition, to the mystery of it all, the mystery of Christmas as well. You've got Santa Claus, believing in the magic, the gifts underneath the tree showing me that you have gifts, and the mushroom as well underneath the tree showing that everything is tied in together. The mushroom is the great, how do you call that? The great, I was going to say combiner, but that's not right. It's the great, you get it, right? Do you see this? I don't have the word, but that's what they're showing me. The intertwiner of all things. And this is why it's a very powerful thing, okay? Even when it's thought to, some of them are thought to be toxic, they have some great abilities to intertwine. Just do a search on how mushrooms are special to trees and forests and all that, and you'll be blown away by them. But this is the whole thing. It's all linked together, but you need to overcome it. You need to take the candles out of the tree, put them in their place so that there's no danger. Make a road for it, okay? Make the road to get to where you need to go. Get the resources that you need. And be the one who is pushing. Go from the Knight of Pentacles to the Knight of Wands and push through, okay, these obstacles. So, it's very nice. Very nice. Very nice. I'm impressed by this deck. All right, so let's take another right here. going to take my other favorite here. Okay, so the King of Swords came out like this. So seeing the big picture, something you're not seeing at this moment, something that isn't probably coming in at this moment. Because of this, you will only see the way by making the way. It's not that I don't think you know the big picture. I think you have an idea of what you're going for, or what you're striving for. You may not be able to see, I think at this point, you may not be able to see, as they've said before, just how far-reaching that will be at one point. Okay? How your life will shape things to come. That's actually what's coming out. But that's okay. There is a big picture at play, even if you don't see it. But your job is to take the first steps to overcome the obstacles. Okay? Yep. And you're working at it. You're working hard. Okay? You're concentrating on the craft part of the job right now. You're focusing on the quality. See? You're focusing on the Empress and the Queen and the King. You're on nobility, on the mastering, on the, you know, the more wise part of whatever you're doing. You know, in other words, asking the important questions. Is this the stuff, as a kid, you knew what you liked right away, right? You knew if it brought you joy. You did it if it brought you joy. If it didn't, that was gone. You just like, well, yeah, I'm not doing that no more. It wasn't as hard when you were a kid. It was like, here today, gone tomorrow, on to the next thing, right? But you knew if it felt good, well then, that was what you were doing. If it didn't, you weren't doing that anymore. Today, because we have responsibilities and such, which is normal when you're adulting, and we live in this world, right? But what stops you from creating other realities that may take hold? As she said here, we are deconstructing the world, okay? At one point, when I started working, it was all about your experience and resumes. It wasn't about life experiences. Now you have people who can do different jobs. You can make money without having degrees for years and years, okay? If you can be an influencer and make a lot of money, and it doesn't necessarily mean you need a college degree. But we're begging of people, please don't be a flash in a pan. Don't do it to manipulate other people, then, because you are now no better than the people who have been manipulating us for years. You know, the rich, powerful people who do it for power and greed. You don't want to be an example of them. You want to be the best that you can be. You want to think of giving something out to somebody that when all of this wealth, whether it is money, happiness, abundance of all kinds, comes back to you, you can gladly go to bed and say, I did something good. I didn't hurt anybody. Recently watching something on TV about, you know, people who are actually influencers today talking about twin flames, and very weird stuff. Very weird stuff. And again, it's preying on the weak. And it's preying on people who want connection, are looking for connection. And sometimes they find any kind of connection. I'm here to remind you, and I'm going to keep saying it for the rest of my life. People aren't here to tell you what to do. You should be weary when somebody tells you to do something and follow their instructions to the letter. You are under your own power. You are here to live your own life. Some things you need to experience, even if it is painful, so that you can get to the other side and know that you powered through and that you made it through. Don't give away your power. Don't let other people to take your power. You are the master of your own ship. When bad things happen, you are still the master of your emotions, of your body, of your mind. You choose whether you feel sad, whether you feel angry, whether you feel happy. You choose, okay? So, as much as it's nice to say, please help me, people can give you advice, but you choose. Oh my. We really need to get that message across to people. So you spread it too, okay? You tell other people that same message. Tell them that they're in power of their own life. They get to choose. Even if they don't want to, it's still their choice. All right. Jane gets so mad when she sees stuff like that because it's not what we're here for. It's not what spiritual workers are here for. We're not here to give you cheat sheets on your life. We're here to help. All right. Jane's done. Off the soapbox, Jane. Off the soapbox. My guides are going on the soapbox. Yes, yes. I'll keep saying it. I'll keep saying it. I just said off the soapbox. Okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me on my soapbox, Pisces? No. This is... I love this one. Okay. So first of all, she's in water and she's got a conch shell in her hand. Yeah. 28 is 10. 10 is, of course, the cycles. Yeah, there we go. Loneliness, cry for help, communication. This is what I was... Of course, when I start talking with Spirit, they bring in that kind of information as well, right? But this kind of stuff comes in for you. Because this is all about making your own way. Sometimes we cry out for help, right? This is what happens with people who give away their power. A woman floats in a seashell on the big sea. She looks to the horizon as she is waiting for somebody. She's holding a trumpet in her hand. Judgment card. Trumpet. Ready to blow it when the time comes. The ocean symbolizes her feelings, vast and seemingly unknowable. It surrounds her in an endless arc. She looks lonely and deserted. But she has a way of connecting, a tool for turning passive silence into supportive communication. She just needs to raise her trumpet and call for help. She needs to be accountable for her actions. She needs, instead of going like this, please help me, take your power back. Okay? Lead the way. Make the way. Okay? You have a tool to do it. Okay? Be the communication you want in your life. Be the person that you want in your life. Okay? Sometimes we want to be part of a partnership. We are lonely. Deal with the loneliness itself. Okay? Don't look for somebody else to heal you. Look at why it is you're lonely. What is it that makes you lonely? Is it your actions? Is it that you push people away? Look deep into yourself. Find the reasons why. Why is it you're not moving in your career? Have you looked deep enough? Have you not taken the chances? Have you not taken a few steps in the wrong direction to find the right direction? What have you done? Okay? Look from the inside out. You never wait for somebody to complete you. You blow your own horn. You got it? I hope so. I hope you got it. All right, let's take another one of these Pisces. Let's take a look. Let's see. You know, Missy, behind me, you shouldn't be eating that carpet. You should be eating that beautiful parsley that I gave you. But then again, I can't make you do anything. She's in a digging mood. Change of seasons. And look at that. What's that? That is snow. That is snow. That's so lovely. 42, 6. How many times have we had 6? 6, and I put it on the side. 6, 6, 6. 42, 33, 42. 666. Isn't that the number of the devil? Yes, it is. I'm glad that you noticed. Okay? Because for anybody who comes in here and believes that the devil is the terrible thing that he is, in the devil is the restriction you need to blow the heck out of it. Okay? It's somebody, yes, somebody grabbing you and chaining you down and making you feel awful, making you feel stuck. What's his mission? To make you feel stuck. Why? So that you can find the solutions and move away from it. Move away from it. You also have another 6 here, by the way. This one means joy. 42. You are stuck in patterns, Missy. You are stuck in patterns. Oh, and now you're eating that carpet. Well, that's not good. Transformation, life's up and downs, development. In the center of this card stands a woman surrounded by blowing leaves, flowers, and snowflakes. As the wind blows them swirling up to her, she raises an arm in protection of or welcome. We're not sure. This card reminds us that seasons change, just as we do. Nothing is ever still, not a river, not even the mighty oak, and certainly not us. We are in a constant state of transformation. Even when we feel overwhelmed, if we can just quietly be, we will be moving in spite of ourselves. When life whirls around us, let the certainty of the cycle of seasons be a grounding force. Beautiful. So you're about to shift. That's for sure. I mean, it's been coming in. It's the New Year's coming in. The seasons are changing. It's time to move forward. That's kind of saying it's like it's time to go. It's time to do it. Okay? You're at a divine point. It's time to make your trail. It's time to be authentically you. Absolutely. Hey. Hey, Missy. She doesn't listen to me. I could bang on this door all day and she'd just look at me like, what? I don't know. What do you want? She almost has the whole room to herself. I think she wants the whole house. Oh, yeah. Yep. She is busy, busy one right now. My poor reader, my poor subscribers. Ever since I got this rabbit, you know you will be distracted. I will be distracted through these readings. Okay. Take the weight of the world off your shoulders and I lovingly accept myself. Very interesting. You've got the blue and the green, so it's telling me that you got the throat chakra and the heart chakra involved, which makes sense because you have yeah, this is connected to her, okay? And this is connected to this one here. The reason I say that is I felt definitely a connection right away. Lovingly accepting myself is giving the give and take, right? The personal balance. In other words, it's like I accept myself who I am and I'm going to be authentically me. So that helps. That's a great big help when you're going forward. So let's take a look. I take the weight of the world off my shoulders. You see, the Queen of Swords is somebody who has been hurt before. She's had to deal with stuff. She may have experienced great loss and sorrow, and I feel that sometimes that takes her to a point where I don't know, she makes personal decisions based on that. Because you want to be a problem solver as the Queen of Swords, right? You want to be a great thinker. I'm going to figure out the problem before it arrives, and I know the problems that have happened before. So it says, you're a deeply considerate being who wants nothing but the best for yourself and everyone around you. In fact, in times gone by, you have put your own needs behind the needs of loved ones. You have put your own needs behind the needs of loved ones, friends, even colleagues, haven't you? But when you detach from your own needs, it can often simply lead you into the depths of despair. So today the universe is reminding you that you don't need to solve every issue and find every answer to every problem. In fact, by being overly controlling, you're preventing the support of the universe from entering your energy field. So relax, surrender the weight of the world, make space for the universe to support you. It knows how much you care, and by taking a step back, you are creating room for the miracles you need and the miracles you deserve. When you let go, you let the universe lead the way, right here. Okay? This is what we're talking about. This is the King of Swords in reverse. Where is he? There he is. Okay? The Queen's trying to figure out all the problems, but the King's not seeing the full picture, so it's time for you to just move forward. You're not going to be able to solve everything or have every answer before you go anywhere. It's just not going to happen. Okay? So you're going to go, I lovingly accept myself. And of course, this is the heart chakra. Loving yourself can be one of the greatest challenges to overcome, but not for your soul, for your ego. I like that. The reason self-acceptance can be so hard is because your ego will try to make your love conditional, not unconditional, conditional, right? I'll love myself when my body's perfect, when I finish my project that you're working on, and so on. But love is unconditional. It goes beyond boundaries, achievements, and vanity. Loving yourself about being willing to see the great spark of light and goodness in the depths of your being. It's about being willing to respect that the body you're in is a miraculous vehicle in which you're able to experience the brightness of your soul. Lovingly accepting yourself means truly honoring who you are. It's about moving beyond the self-perceived flaws and finding the beauty anyway. It's deciding you're no longer going to be represented by a negative opinion, fear, or anything else that comes between you and your goodness in the past. Love is who you are. So the universe is inviting you to recognize this truth, okay? That you're love, head to toe, body to soul, whatever you want to call it, you are love, right? So accept yourself as such. Move in that energy, Pisces, okay? So we started with these two cards. We're going to finish with the Light Seers deck. I'm going to pull two more cards from the Light Seers. And I think we've properly really looked at what the energy is going to be like this week. It's about being a trailblazer. That's basically what it's saying. Be a trailblazer, even if you're unsure, okay? Even if you're unsure, because that's how creativity happens. Yeah. Yeah. That goes exactly with this one right here. Right here. Three of Wands. That's what I've been talking about. Take those steps. Go forward. Make your way. Figure it out. Okay? That's absolutely what's coming in with this. And you have the 3, and I felt like this is the upside down of this. Okay? It's not the loss. It's not the heartbreak. It's putting love back in. It's putting it back together. It's putting yourself back together, not taking yourself apart. Probably the way you've always meant to be. All right, my beautiful Pisces. This has been a wonderful reading. Truly wonderful. Really felt good. The energy felt wonderful. It's just Spirit saying, don't get stuck. Don't get stuck within yourself. Okay? Even my rabbit in the background there, getting stuck. Don't get stuck in the same patterns. Move forward. Blaze a trail. Dare to be different. Okay? Be a trailblazer. I am sending you so much love, light, and blessings. Please make sure to share, like, comment. Sharing is good. Liking is even better. And commenting, well, I just love looking at all your comments. So please take a minute. Send me a heart, a smiley face, a thumbs up, whatever you would like. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much. And I will see you tomorrow. We're going to look at your block. We're going to look at how the High Priestess, your inner wisdom, and the card of Mary Louise that came with the Yuletide Tarot comes into play here for you. Take good care of yourself, and bye for now.